3 cities and countless restarts. Somewhere between a 5K and Ad Week invite, I realized we're all just trying. This is Just Trying by Catherine. I thought I needed more motivation, but I was actually just burnt out. I kept trying to fix it. New routines, new habits, pushing myself harder, but nothing was working. It wasn't until my first retreat back in 2023 when everything got quiet that I realized I wasn't unmotivated. I was exhausted. No one tells you that burnout doesn't always look like breaking down. Sometimes it looks like feeling disconnected, numb, like you don't recognize your own life. Slowing down didn't fix everything, but it brought me back to myself. So if you've been trying to push through lately, maybe you don't need more discipline. Maybe you just need a moment to breathe. I've been going to this 5 to 6 day immersion in Northern California in Mount Shasta from 2023 all the way through last year, 2025, 3 years in a row. And I'll be going again this coming September this year. That first trip back in 2023 changed my life. And I feel a deep pull to read what I wrote in my journal during the end of that very first trip in 2023 and in the days that followed from that very life-changing trip. I will carry this experience with me for the rest of my life. The container one frequency leaves allows for so much spaciousness to reveal itself. Maria, Katrina, Tiffany, and Kim. Divine guides for Elijah, Jamie, Claire, Sam, Emma, Kylie, Arcee, Celeste, Sabrina, Aisha, and myself. Ray's infused cooking that oozes with so much love. It has been divine. I'm writing this after showering outside in the cedar shower. I haven't taken one indoor shower. I'm now in the bathtub outside writing this. What a gift. A container of remembrance I will always carry with me everywhere. An armor of support, recognition, free of judgment and allowance for love. Pure unconditional love. I am in awe. The card I drew this morning was a new gown, divine remembrance of royal lineage. I need not worry, for I am of the divine royal heritage, and those I encounter will be reminded of their own divinity and lineage through me. As I dust off, I humbly bow accepting this royal remembrance, and I breathe deeply. Thank you. This next journal entry was 8 days after being back in New York. I felt super tender the 8 days back in New York, like a stark contrast to the mountains and what feels like years worth of unpacked emotions. What a gift that trip was. What a group that was to experience everything with us well. I wish that trip for every person, to dive in with raw emotions, all in, pure surrender, immense gratitude. I actually felt like I wanted to cry since being back. Not for sadness, not for any reason, but release of everything. This year has been unpredictable, magical in its unfolding. I can't wait to see how it continues to unfold from here. Deep surrender is new territory for me. It feels great to drop in, to allow. It's a newfound freedom, and I hope to be a better container. I am willing and able. I recognize my gifts and release all of my resistance. The world needs me. It needs all of us to be ourselves, empowered, vulnerable, open, willing, and grateful. Breathing so deep. I'm glad I'm here. This third journal entry is from 2024, my second Mount Shasta trip. Nothing is everything. I am here. I am present. I am neutral. I am all in, holding peace, holding space, staying in my own space, observing without judgment, no expectation of getting anywhere. I am in allowance. So much gratitude flowing through for the work I've done this past year, continuing the work throughout and embodying through and through. I am privileged and better for choosing to do this work, for energetically letting things go that aren't mine. I'm ready, willing, and able to hold more light, space, and goodness that is all just for me. Aho. In the end of December 2024, I answered, how am I being stretched so I can receive that much more in my journal? As a container, I've been stretched into knowing that I can always hold more space for myself and others. I am not what I do or what I've done. I am what I bring. So much of our programming would have us, with or without our knowledge, believing that we are, and insert all external factors: profession, accomplishments, social status, finance, etc. What we have done. This year, my eyes, my deep-seeing inner eyes, sees more than ever that we are what we bring anywhere at any time. My value, our value, is defined by our presence. I bring light, positivity, goodness, hope, fun, kindness, no judgment, loyalty, gratitude, purity, childlike wonder. My final reflection last year, after last year's immersion, I sort of reflected on why I've been going back 3 years in a row, and I thought about it. There's so many retreats, immersions, however you want to label it, opportunities to give yourself time, right, and space. And I sort of addressed safety, comfort, cost, value, time commitment, guilt, not knowing what to expect, group dynamics, integration after the trip, physical and emotional needs. I was just reflecting on all the things that anyone, including myself, any concerns that I might have had. And, you know, these trips are so welcoming and truly have given me so much, and I've met a lot of new people. I've known a few people from my past, but all in all, it's been the most welcoming, non-judgmental, super safe place to just be together, and it's been a true gift. I'm going to go dive deeper into these questions that I had before I started going, but I sort of just wanted to end this particular video with my review, you could call it. I like to say reflection, that I gave to the One Frequency facilitators for their website, or however they would like to use it, and I think it's worth a listen. If you are ever thinking about joining one of these trips for yourself, I hope you find something useful here. Hi, family. We just wrapped my 3rd year of the One Frequency immersion. This year's theme is Full Bloom, and this trip was very different for me. I had more spaciousness before starting the 6-day immersion, and today, a day after to integrate, I'm back where we closed our time together up in Old Ski Bowl in Panther Meadows. This is the very top. As you can see, Mount Shasta is literally here. I'm sitting here. Soaking it up. This integration feels very different than my very first year, than the very second year. My first year, I remember it ending and I felt so raw, like a newborn baby, not knowing what to do when I would go back to Manhattan, where I was working smack dab in the middle of the chaos, right? The commute, the hour-and-a-half commute there and back to the city. This harshness, this density that I had been carrying personally, that was mirrored all around me at that time in my personal journey. And there were definitely moments where I questioned so many things, right? The immersions aren't here to magically solve our problems. It's not here to immediately make things disappear that we're working through or that are testing us. The word that comes back to mind every single year is remembrance. I keep coming back here to remember this feeling of rootedness, being so grounded that nothing can shake me, because there's always triggers. Triggers are never ending. Our soul path journey, healing journey, however you relate to your path, your own journey, it's not linear, it's never ending. It's always gonna be, and we have to find it within us to say yes to remembrance. And truly, One Frequency sisters, Maria, Kim, Tiffany, Katrina, they have so much reverence for how they curate the 6 days, and this wellness space is super saturated. There's so many retreats, there's yoga retreats. It's so easy to look at numbers and the cost, right, of, oh my God, that's so expensive. I have to pay, the human mind starts to get in the way. I have to get flight tickets. You know, your mind starts to ramble of all the reasons why you shouldn't say yes, even though if you're watching this, I'm going to guess that you're probably exactly where I was, that hesitant, scared yes, because it's all unknown, and it's normal to be absolutely terrified of what we don't know. That's That's just how it is. Our human psyche does that. And I feel so strongly to let you know that now that I've come out on the other side of that, I've said yes year after year after year, 3 times now, and it's a very transformative experience. It is probably therapy sessions times infinity, the tools that they give you here that you can carry with you back home. And the relationships that we have formed here truly bond us forever. And we keep in touch with each other. It's a real sisterhood, a family kinship. It takes a village to exist in a very dense, chaotic world. And I'm here to share with you the beauty, the tears. Many tears are shed. We all come from such different journeys, and it's all okay. And sometimes this journey can feel very lonely, and I just want to let you know that I think this might be the homecoming that you are seeking. Even if you're hesitant and scared, just say yes. I promise you that you will never be the same. I'm never the same after this. I was able to start a business. I've been in the fashion industry for 14 plus years and addicted to old identities of the workaholic, the Manhattan girl, right? Big fashion job, the big titles. I don't even recognize that girl anymore as I'm literally sitting here in the mountains. This has always been within me, don't get me wrong, but I have made this investment my priority, and it's given back to me infinitely through relationships, sisterhood, the beautiful reverence the chef, our sister Ray, brings to the altar day after day after day, preparing such wonderful, delicious, flavorful meals for us to enjoy throughout our stay. I cannot make you say yes. I cannot make you invest, because if you're not ready, your human mind, it's very easy to find reasons why you would be scared. But I hope at the very least, if you're watching this, you know that there are many others just like you who were seeking and are still seeking, but we come back here year after year because this is truly what life is about. This is it. This is what we come here for. This is why we exist. It's to ripple out everything that we cultivate together here with so much divinity and reverence. And one frequency has taught me so many things, and it's to unfold unabashedly, unashamed, ferocious, bold. The voice that you hear speaking to you now is not the voice that came to the very first immersion 3 years ago. My God, even speaking 3 years ago, my voice, it was tiny. It wanted to speak. It had so much to say, but it was quivering. It needed tools. It needed sisterhood. It needed kinship, family. It needed plant allies, right? It's all around me here. It needed remembrance. So feel my heart direct from source, from Mount Shasta. Grandmother Wind, who's graciously giving me solace on top of this rock I found with the sun. Take this in. Let it sit with your heart. I promise you, you are so held, so loved. All you have to do is Say one of the boldest, courageous yeses. And never look back. Look within, look up, look down, look all around you. All of this has always been there. I love you. We love we. Breathe, take it in. This has truly been one of the best yeses I've given myself. Thank you, thank you, thank you to One Frequency. The me now sitting here speaking to you wouldn't be if I hadn't done the work and if they hadn't been such conscious leaders, graciously holding us all in space day after day after day, giving so much and having so much more to give. And they create such conscious leaders. They're creating ferocious, bold leaders to be able to go back and face whatever they're facing and know they're never alone. Know that the altar is always there. You can always access this and hold it in. And 6 days for me is never enough. You know, if you ask me, this is the work. This is what we came here for. This is what we came to amplify and ripple out. So I love you. You are held. Don't overthink it. Say yes. See you in the mountains.